I got a lot of good stuff here for you guys this week. We have a bunch of books that I've ordered from a new vendor, some new booster packs from Pokemon, and not really a lot of Legos. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so welcome into haul video number 110. You might have noticed I did a little different intro this time, trying to work in my title sequence with that, but yeah, anyways guys, hope you're having a great week. Haul video number 110, as I said. Really excited to go over this stuff with you guys. A little bit smaller video for you today. Just trying to stay ahead of what I have, but again, really do a lot of fun stuff to go over here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the separate sections of this video, starting of course with the comics. Alright guys, so welcome into the comic book section of haul video number 110. So this haul I have here is actually from a new comic book vendor that I have been purchasing from recently, actually. And I guess before I get into that, I do want to talk about what I'm reading as well. So I have actually just begun the 6th epic collection for Thor. I'm into the Into the Dark Nebula epic collection, so I'm officially past the Stan Lee Jack Kirby run. Very much enjoying it, and very much excited to hopefully get, again, like I said, to Walter Simonson before the Thor movie comes out in July here. So but yeah, anyways guys, so this haul that I have here is actually from a vendor called Book Outlet 1. So a little bit of backstory here with this. So back when I first started getting into comics again and collecting comic book paperbacks and stuff like that, I really didn't have a really reliable source to go to. I usually, and also this is before I had a credit card actually. I used to go on Amazon and basically purchase stuff on there. I actually purchased my first omnibus on there, purchased a bunch of epic collections and other paperbacks through Amazon. And you know, as time went on, I was able to find other vendors that my friends would show to me that were better in terms of price, and those were like in stock trades, cheap graphic novels, stuff like that. But often I found that the cheapest prices for a lot of smaller paperbacks were coming from this Amazon retailer called Book Outlet 1. And so I was buying a lot of their books at the time, and even buying some epic collections from them. They always were very cheap. The only gripe that I have with it back in the Amazon days was that every book I had to pay pretty much $4 shipping, regardless of if I bought multiple books or not. So each book came with a $4 upcharge essentially for the shipping, which was kind of annoying, but the books were priced so low that even with the shipping, it still was cheaper than other places. So I think it was maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, my friends, told me that Book Outlet 1 had a website that they were selling stuff on. And so I checked it out during Memorial Day weekend actually, and found a lot of stuff that I needed for my collection. So I was saving stuff here left and right, and sure enough, they're running a 20% off sale while I was actually shopping for the stuff. So I got 20% off, which was great. So before I get to the haul, I do want to talk about some pros and cons I've seen with this website. So Book Outlet 1 is, again, a general book retailer, so it's not it's not just comic books. So just keep that in mind too. You're gonna have to filter down through categories to get to just the graphic novels and comic books, which isn't a big deal. And Another thing too is that these books are not in brand new condition. My friend, Vince, reminded me too that a lot of this stuff is remaindered, which to many collectors doesn't really bother them. Essentially, what that is I guess certain books don't sell well, and they basically get sent to these other retailers as overstock. And so like the way that those are marked is they're usually like a Sharpie mark on the top of the book, where you really can't see it, when you're reading or whatever, which for me doesn't really bother me. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many books in my collection have remainder marks on them, so it doesn't really bother me at all. It doesn't destroy my like viewing experience or reading experience at all. Anyways, so that's something to just keep in mind. You're not getting a brand new product as you would through a website such as In Stock Trades or Cheap Graphic Novels, unless it specifically says it's damaged or whatever. You're gonna get a brand new book. Again, that comes at a higher cost. So some of these books that I'm just looking to get for reader copy, I'm not looking to like get them in excellent condition. That's kind of where I go. So that's really great. Another pro, not really a pro, not the last thing I said wasn't a pro. That's a kind of a con, I guess. But one of the pros I did see of this thing as well is they also do offer free shipping over $50. So very much similar to In Stock Trades. That's the thing you have to hit there. Another pro too is that they run a lot of sales. So like I've been shopping with them for about 3 weeks now, and every week they've had a different sale. 20% off everything. Buy two, get one free, 15% off everything. So definitely gives me a reason to come back and check out the stock they have. That's another thing too I want to give a con towards is their stock is not very extensive. Now granted, there is still like last time I checked, there was like 800 comic book and graphic novels you can browse through, right, which is plenty. I still have a bunch saved on my wish list that I might end up getting, but it's not like, oh, this epic collection released today, let me go buy it on Book Outlet. It doesn't work like that. Like I said before, all this stuff is overstock, remainder things that get sent to this retailer for them to flip for a lower cost to the customer, which I'm very happy about. So that's another con, just something to keep in mind. It's not the most selective experience, but again, if you're looking to compare prices, it's a good place to stop in and just see if they have it. And then the last thing I will say with pros is they do have a rewards program. So In Stock Trades has their frequent customer thing. So if you after you purchase something on In Stock Trades, the next purchase you get 2%, an additional 2% off, assuming you purchase the next order within 8 days of the last order. So they definitely have me wrapped into that. I've been using that a lot to my advantage. It's not a huge savings, but it's something, right? This is basically you accumulate points as you go. So I think 100 points gets you $5 off an order, which, I would say probably works out to around the same as In Stock Trades when you think about it all. But the great thing about this, I think, is that like there's really no expiration for the points. Like I would assume if you were to not use the site for 5 years, yeah, maybe they might expire by then. But like you're not pressured to have to come back every week and purchase stuff, which I think is good. Not like really pressure. I mean, I can also practice self-restraint, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm sorry this is 7 minutes long, but I just kind of want to give my spiel on Book Outlet. I think there's definitely some pros and cons to it. It's definitely a nice option to have for someone like myself who is trying to be smarter about how I spend my money with some of these books. And there's definitely some books I looked at on there that I'm like, oh, darn, if only I knew about this earlier, I probably would have saved a couple of bucks here or there on some stuff in my collection. But no, I definitely recommend it, and we'll talk about some of the quality of the books I got here today. I'll outline it. It's not perfect, but again, it's not like how In Stock Trades was a couple of weeks ago where I got that bent up Reckless hardcover, so we'll see what that is. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this haul. So don't really have many books here. I do actually have 2 more orders coming, so in the next 2 haul videos you'll see those as well. But For this week, I went ahead and picked up a couple books. The first one here being Star Wars Darth Maul. And this is the 2017 series, if I'm not mistaken. So I had to double check this because I do have Star Wars Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. That is a separate story from this. So you can see here, I picked this up, and this collects issues 1 through 5. This is written by Cullen Bunn. So you can see here some of the interior art. You know, definitely, you know, really excited to read this. This is probably a very quick read, probably, you know, a day to read this for me. You know, I do have a lot of these smaller Star Wars paperbacks that I've been reading and trying to keep up with, but you know, for right now, my main goal is to finish off Dr. Aphra and Poe Dameron. I think I still have a couple more trades to collect from each of those series before I finish those off, but yeah, very excited to get this. You know, Darth Maul, you know, pretty cool. Overall, I've been really pleased with the quality of the Star Wars comics that have been coming out recently, so I'm hoping that continues that trend. Next book I got here is the thumbnail for this video, actually, and that is the Black Widow Marvel Team Up book here. So I have a couple of these books. Actually, I might only have one. I have the Spider-Man, Iron Man Marvel Team Up that came out, I believe, around the time of maybe Homecoming, I think. I bought it at a con like a couple years after that, actually, so I can't really remember when it came out. But yeah, Marvel's been producing some of these, and you know, honestly, this is probably all I care to read for like Marvel Team Up or, you know, 2-in-1 type of stuff. I do have a 2-in-1 Epic collection down there, but that's like one of the newest ones, or one of the oldest ones. It's a volume 1, which I honestly don't know if Marvel's ever going to release a volume 2 of 2-in-1, because it's kind of one of those things where like there's so much crossovers with those books that like it's probably more appropriate to have them in like books like this, right? So like for someone who's a Black Widow fan, such as myself, right? Like I've read a lot of Black Widow stuff. This is a very nice way to just read all of her appearances in those team up books. And I had to do a lot of double checking here with what I currently own. I do have an Epic collection here, The Coldest War, and I believe there isn't any double dipping with this book, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. When I saw this originally, I was like, there might be some double dipping there with the Epic collection. Let me check it out. And sure enough, there wasn't any, at least not that I'm aware of. Maybe I just missed it, but yeah, so very excited to get this. This collects issues, issue 10 of Marvel 2-in-1, Marvel Team Up, numbers 57, 82 through 85, 98, and 140 through 141, as well as material from Marvel Comics Presents, numbers 50, 70, and 93. So pretty extensive stuff there. I mean, you can see the spine, pretty thick book. This has about 200 pages to it, so, you know, pretty decent paperback. If you're asking me how much I paid for this, I couldn't tell you, but this book is a little bent on the ends. You can see here on the back too, this like sticker, looks like someone put another sticker on there, then ripped it off, then put another one over it. So yeah, not the best condition, as you can see me peeling that off. But again, you know, nothing's ripped, nothing's torn here with the pages. I can still read this book very easily, so I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, we'll see. Nice little team up here with Spider-Man, so can't go wrong there. So yeah, we'll add this to the collection for Black Widow. Again, I have a pretty good collection of Black Widow going now, so really excited to circle back to that and read it at some point. The last 2 books here I bought were Epic collections that were actually on my IST list that I was able to save like probably a good $10 on through this $10 each. So very extensive savings in my opinion. And both of these books came out pretty decently in terms of condition. So I mean, this first one that we have here is Punisher Return to Big Nothing. This is the 4th volume of Punisher. This collects issues 26 through 34, as well as annual number 3, classic Punisher number 1, and then a bunch of graphic novels here. One of them being the Return to Big Nothing graphic novel, and also Intruder and Punisher Kingdom Come. So Yeah, you can see here the back of this. Thick spine. It's funny, all of my Punisher epic collections I pretty much bought like on like a super clearance. I think I bought the other two Punisher epics I have here. I think I bought them both at a Second and Charles that is near me. So I've never paid full price for an epic collection of Punisher. I don't ever, obviously, I never bought an epic collection of Punisher upon release. Honestly, we really haven't gotten a lot of epic collections for Punisher. I think this may be, we may only have 3 of them, honestly. I don't know if there's another one that's come out since then, but yeah, I mean, this is some good stuff though. I'm hoping that one day we get another Punisher series, like TV show, because I think we only got 1 or 2 seasons of that before Netflix canned it, and I know there's a lot of speculation that like the Netflix characters will come back in the Disney Plus shows at some point. So you know, we'll see here, but you can see here, oh, nice little shot there. So that looks like it's from one of the graphic novels, but yeah, very excited to sink my teeth into some Punisher. You guys might recall last summer I read all of Garth Ennis's run on Punisher. I really like that. So probably will try to get back and reread some of the classic stuff at some point. So fingers crossed there. All right, and the last epic that I bought here, this one might be the most dinged up of all of them, and it's really not too bad, honestly, now that I look at it, is the Luke Cage epic collection. This is volume 1 of Luke Cage. This collects Hero for Hire numbers 1 through 16, as well as Power Man 17 through 23. So it gets renamed to Power Man at issue 17. You can see there Luke Cage actually fighting Power Man, I believe, for the title of the name. Excuse me. But you can see here some interiors here. So Archie Goodwin, Steve Englehart, Tony Isabella, George Tuska. I don't know who Graham is, but yeah, this is some pretty cool stuff here. You can see here, I think I already showed that. This collects this collects the era from 72 through 75 of Luke Cage. And I believe this is the only epic collection that we have of the solo Luke Cage stuff. I do have, let's see, where the hell is it? I do have 2 Power Man and Iron Fist epics. I have Heroes for Hire and Revenge. I think there is another one too that comes after Revenge that I didn't pick up, so whatever, but you know, I'm sure it'll probably get reprinted or I'll find it somewhere out for cheap. But yeah, really excited to get this. It's funny, actually, my girlfriend and I are actually in the process of going back and rewatching all the Netflix shows. So we're almost done with season 1 of Daredevil, and we're gonna like try to watch them all chronologically. So yeah, definitely might try reading this when I get around to watching Luke Cage again. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited that they're doing this. Hopefully they keep making more Luke Cage epics. Definitely want to keep reading those for sure. Oh, yeah, so 17 minutes to talk about 4 books. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this section of the haul video. I'm going to go probably put this stuff away, and then we'll cut to the next part here. So thanks for watching my little lecture on the, what do you call it? The Book Outlet books. So thanks for watching that. Alright guys, so welcome into the trading card section here of haul video number 110, about to say 90 something, 110. So I did go ahead and pick up some stuff for the new set that came out, the new trading card game for Pokemon. So went ahead and actually picked up 3 booster packs of Astral Radiance. So this is the newest set that has come out for Pokemon TCG. So we'll go ahead and open these up, and we'll see what we get. I'm just going to open up all these packages first, so that way we don't have to do them later. I know I got some I know I do want to address last video. I know I kind of got a little too hype over that one card, and turns out that card is actually not really rare at all. So rest in peace to me. But I think there was another card that I pulled that actually was more rare. So go figure, right? But yeah, this is the first pack here. So let's go ahead and open these up. These feel a little bit different than normal packs. I don't know what's going on here. All right. So here are the codes for the online game. I'm really curious to see who actually uses them. 1, 2, 3, 4. These cards feel cheaper for some reason. I don't know why. And they feel like more like square. I don't know. We have Electric Energy. We have Silene. We have Perugly. We have Azelf, which I think is the first Azelf I own in my collection, so that's cool. We have Nickit. We have Hippopotamus. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name. We got Cyndaquil. Have a bunch of those already. We have a Hisuian Quillfish. That's cool. So we've gotten... So that's the new region, I think, from the Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, because we have a Hisuian Growlithe now. Nice, that's pretty cool. We have a Reverse Hollow Regirock. That's pretty cool. And finishing off our list here, we have a Shaman. So nice. A lot of Gen 4s in that pile. So pretty cool to see that. All right, next pack here we got. Let's see what we get in here. All right. So here is that card for this deck. 2, 3, 4. We have Fire Energy. I like the new art style and the energy. That's pretty cool. Gardenia's Vigor. We have Wishcash. We have Sweet Honey. Another Hisuian Quillfish. We have a Petalil. We have another Nickit. Another Hippopotamus. Wow. Another Hisuian Quillfish. What the hell's going on here? 2 of the same cards. Reverse Hollow Curlia. That's a nice looking card there. I like that. And finishing off our deck here as well, we also get another Shaman. So yeah, wow. That's nuts. Pretty much the same exact deck. Who would have thought? Alright. So, let's see here. Another code to redeem for everyone out there who wants to use that. 2, 3, 4. All right. We got our Fighting Energy, and wow, this card is really not centered. Look at that. Compared to the other side. Holy crap. What is quality control? Hisuian Heavy Ball. Another Perugly. A Uxie, I think that's how you pronounce it. So 2 of the legendary trio from Diamond and Pearl. We got Rufflet. We got another Ponyta. My God, there's too many of these already. We have a Chatot. Have a Bronzor. A Rowlet. Holy crap, guys. We have a full art Phalanx. That is pretty neat. I don't want to say I don't want to say if it's rare or not, but that's pretty dope. I don't know. I'll leave it to my professional friends to tell me later on if it's rare or not, but I'll put it over here because it looks cool, so that's all that matters. And then holographic Mesprit. So we actually did get all 3 now, so that's really cool. So let me see if I can find them now. So we got that. let's see. Let me see if I can grab this here. Yeah. So we actually got all 3 of the legendary fairies, or whatever you want to call those. So neat. All right. So there's that. All right, let me put this over here. So the next thing that I actually got too was I was at Target, and they were selling some smaller Pokemon boxes. So for some reason, maybe I just was not looking hard enough last year, but like they have changed like they've changed like what type of boxes they sell. So like they'll sell like smaller end boxes for $20, and they'll sell like the larger ones for like $30, $35. So yeah, it's weird. So let me see if I can show you guys what that is. So this is actually a $20 box. This is the Pikachu V box. And this comes with the 4 packs and then the 2 extra cards here on the front. So yeah, we'll get this opened here, and we'll be good to go. So let's see if we can get this opened up here. All right. There's the box. Bye-bye. So yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, so we got a Pikachu V. That's really neat. Here is the code for that. If you wanted to use that, go right ahead. And we have a, I guess this is holographic Mimikyu. So we'll put those over there for the plastic. If you guys are wondering, yes, I do recycle the plastic, so I am environmentally conscious. This is a very nice large card to add to my large card collection, so very neat to get that. Yes, I do have a large card collection. So it looks like in this pack we get 2 Brilliant Stars booster packs, as well as 2 Fusion Strike packs. So let's go ahead and open the older packs, which are the Fusion Strike packs. God, so much trash. Here is the code. Whoops, that would help if I held it right side up. Here's the code for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got some grass energy going on here. Let me do this so that way we can put these here. Whoops. No. We have a Halucha. We have a Dancer training card. We have a Simisage. We have a Vulpix. We have a Quillfish. We have a Galarian Corsola. Pretty neat there. We have a Baltoy. We have a Minun. We have a reverse hollow Sydney card. It's pretty neat. Sorry if you hear motorcycles in the background. And we have a Fusion Strike Huntail. So pretty neat there. All right, second pack here. Let's see what we get here. Honestly, really have not gotten a lot of good stuff so far tonight, but we'll see. That full art Phalanx might be the only one that we got that was pretty decent, I guess. All right, so here's the code. This was like placed on the pack the wrong way. So there's the code for that. All right. So here is some Dark Energy. We have a Centiskorch. Pretty neat there. We have a Gliscor. We have a Stantler, a Sizzlypede. Have a bunch of those. God, man, another Geodude. I have so many Geodudes. We got Snubble. We have an Aerocuda. We have a Goomy. We have a Reverse Holo Chansey. That's a cute looking card there. And finishing off our deck here, we have our pack, we have an Absol. So again, nothing too crazy there. Reverse Holo. So let's get into our Brilliant Stars packs. Hopefully there's something in here, because we have been sorely disappointed so far. So let's see what we got. I always feel like there's like a V card in here, but then I just see that it's like this code thing. This code thing has like a black outline, so like I always get excited. I'm like, oh, is that like a rare card? And it's like, no, it's just the code. All right. We have Fire Energy again. We have a Choice Belt trainer card there. We have a Luxio, a Hitmontop, a Impidimp, we have a Magmar, we have a Riolu, we have a Burmy, we got a Staryu, we have a Reverse Holo Wormadam, and a regular Wormadam. Yeah, wow. So another bust there. Last pack. Come on, let's finish off strong here. There has to be something crazy in here, right? Like they wouldn't just give me 4 boring packs in here without something crazy in one of them, right? Right, Nintendo? Right, Pokemon? All right. There's the code for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Fighting Energy. We have Collapse Stadium. We got Claydol. We have our Acerola's Premonition. I don't know what that is. We got another Impidimp. We got a Golett. We have a Cast Form. Chimchar. Baltoy. A Reverse Holo Farfetch'd. And wow, finishing off our deck and our box. I swear I don't plan this way. Obviously I can't because I don't know what's inside these packs, but we get a Raikou V card. Holy crap. That is a pretty looking card. I really like Raikou as a Pokemon, so really cool to get that. Holy crap, guys. What a way to finish off this deck. That's nice. Cool. Well, we got a lot of good electric Pokemon now and V cards, so we can definitely start building an electric deck. I feel like, you know, I have some Boltons from a couple weeks ago. I have these 2 now, so nice. Well, that has been the trading card section, guys. I guess, you know, thanks for staying until the end, because that was the best part. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this section of the haul video. So we'll go ahead and get into the Lego section, which should be very, very short. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, welcome into the LEGO section here of haul video number 110, and honestly, not really much to report out here actually. I didn't really buy a lot of LEGO these past couple weeks. There really hasn't been any sales. I mean, this is kind of like a dead period, honestly. We're kind of waiting until, excuse me, the next wave of sets to come out here in August, really. I mean, June, we already had our launch there, but we're getting a lot of new sets as well in August. So just went ahead and picked up another booster pack, or not booster pack, character pack here for Mario. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll just show you guys what it is, so that way you'll know what we bought. So let's see, there's a new one here. So we got a lot of orange pieces. Let's see what this one is. I don't think I have this one. Maybe I do. We'll see. This is the Goombrat. So it's this one right here, which I don't think I own actually. So that might be a new one. So as it stands right now, we have Freezy, we have Ant Trooper, Goombrat, Scaredy Rat, Baby Penguin, Sting Bee, and the Para Biddy-Bud. So I think we're missing the Coin Coffer, the Bully, and I think the Mecha Koopa, which is the one, honestly, I probably want the most. So yeah, at least we got a new one here. So we'll go ahead and give this a build at some point, and we'll toss it in with the rest of the Mario collection. Honestly, like, I think at this point, I'm just gonna stick to these packs and like the starter kits, because I know Peaches is coming out here later this summer. Probably gonna wait until it goes on sale at Costco to buy it, honestly. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see myself. There's just so many Mario sets and I just don't have any space for them. And yeah, it's just tough because there's so many of them, and it's like I just don't really care about any of them. I'm low-key very much considering selling a lot of my Mario sets and keeping like some essential ones, like maybe Yoshi's house or something like that. You know, we'll see. But yeah, there is one extra thing I wanted to talk about as well with this section. So later on this month, I should be posting my updated collection video. And in that collection video, I will be showing off my LEGO collection as well. What I have displayed here, obviously. And I have been purchasing some display stands from this vendor on Etsy, actually. And the name of the vendor is actually BP 3D Print Shop. So I'll see if I can try to drop a link to their Etsy store on the description of this video if I remember. But yeah, I've been buying a lot of stuff from them. You know, I'm looking at my displays right now, and obviously I'll show you guys it when I do my updated collection tour. But went ahead and actually picked up some stuff I wanted to show off that actually might be interesting to some LEGO collectors. And these are display stands here. So you're probably wondering what these are for. So LEGO has released a bunch of helmet sets. You can see a couple of them in frame here and down here as well with the TIE Fighter helmet. And these are supposed to basically be mounted into your wall. So you can, you get some holes there. And you also get the accompanying, wall anchors and screws. Free of charge, actually. You don't have to pay any extra for these. So you can actually screw these into your wall and display your helmet sets as you wish. Which for someone like me is amazing because as my comic collection grows, I do see myself getting less and less space to display these helmet sets, but I do like to have them there. It's just a matter of space, right? So my plan with these, I bought a couple just to kind of test them out, see how they look. I still haven't mounted one yet, but I will let you know once I do how they look. But my plan is to get a bunch of these mounted in one part of my room here to display all of my Star Wars helmet sets that have come out for LEGO. So that includes Vader, the TIE Fighter helmet, the Dark Trooper helmet, the Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, Boba Fett, stuff like that. So that's my plan. Another one here I'm planning to use is also for Iron Man's helmet for my Iron Man shrine over here that you'll see eventually once I post that haul video or that collection tour. But yeah, just want to give a shout out to that Etsy. You know, these are also, if you're wondering about price, these were about $8, I think, which honestly, all things considered, is very cheap. This is 3D printed, so it is fairly sturdy. It's definitely gonna hold the weight of the helmet. Helmets aren't really that heavy. But yeah, I mean, and even their display stands for sets, they range anywhere from like $8 to 10, 15 at the most. I got a display stand for my Playscale Millennium Falcon. That I think was $15, but I mean, honestly, it's the cheapest that you're probably ever gonna find. So I've been buying a lot of them. I've given him, you know, the owner of that company, of that vendor on Etsy, a lot of my business, and I still intend to do so. There's still some sets that I plan to purchase display stands for. So wanted to give a shout out to them. Really great quality product. Very, very much love the attention to detail, and the amount of options, you just can't beat it. So I'm not sponsored by them. Wish I was. Maybe that would increase my views, but I'm not. So I just wanted to give them an honest shout out that you know, I really appreciate it, because I've been looking everywhere for a display stand that was affordable, because, you know, there's all these other places you go to, like Wicked Display or Wicked Brick Display, I Display It, but they're all based in the UK, and like, you know, they're decently priced, but once you account for shipping adds like an extra $25 onto the order, which is insane to me. Like, it's just crazy how much money it costs to ship overseas. And you know, for someone like myself who's constantly buying sets and gonna be buying more display stands as well because of that, I just can't justify that shipping cost every time I want to buy something. So this is a much better option, made in the United States. I think they're based out of Washington State, so shipping's very, very simple. Assembly is very easy too. So yeah, very highly recommend it. You can see here their logo on the display stand itself. So definitely go check them out on Etsy if you are looking for a display stand option. They sell a lot of shelf stuff like this too. So they're making new stuff every day, I've been seeing too. So, but yeah, that's my Lego haul. Not really too much this week, but really thank you guys so much for watching this part of the video. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching haul video number 110. Very much excited to get all this stuff added to my collection here. Smaller video this week, obviously, not too much going on, but again, just kind of gets me more time to catch up on some reading and some building. So and now that I've gone through all the cards I've collected, I can finally go ahead and start putting those into my collection here too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.